Let's just check if everything's set up. I'm Jason and this is the Quever channel. And I'm going to be cooking what I class as a basic potatoes, veg, and some kind of meat product to go with it. Simple meal, it's stable. Now, I preheated the water and I put the chopped carrots and the tiny potatoes in because they take longer than this video is going to probably be. So I wanted to get that done first. They're just doing their own thing. You don't have to worry about those. I haven't added anything to them. They are just simply doing their thing. What I've decided to do as the third part of the meal is I'm going to use the rest of the turkey mince that I used in the chili, and I'm going to turn it into really thick gravy, and I'm going to add some kidney beans. Ask me why I'm adding kidney beans, I don't know, it just sounded good at the time. So first thing we need to do is turn on all that, and basically just put this in. The rest of this has got to be used today or tomorrow anyway. So this is just the I'm go up in a bit. There. Get rid of this and wash my hands. One thing I don't want cross contamination type thing, so hands properly washed. There we are. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So this is just basic turkey mince, cheapest kind. I like turkey mince, but a different flavour to it. So wait for it to start heat up. I hope everybody's having a good day. I am. I'm enjoying myself today. I'll be online doing the stream and going on Twitch or doing some Second Life. No yet. Still for a little bit. On. I wasn't even going to a food stream because this is a simple meal, but that's part of what this channel's all about. Preparing and doing simple meal. It's about a 25-minute meal from start to finish. You don't have to use this. I've got some frozen chicken that I could put in there and fry up and have with it. Or you can have something completely different like corn or doesn't matter if this sticks to the bottom because it's going to be a type of very, very thick gravy. And yes, I'm going to save some of this for later as well because this is going to probably go as the start of a sauce later in the day. Probably have it with some pasta. Nice. Maybe it'll turn into a curry. I don't know. The fun thing about doing all this kind of thing, you don't have to have everything planned. Mess about. You can get this. Give me some heat. You know me, I don't do things to times. I don't do things to actual set plan or recipes. Nearly every meal I ever do is different. I don't. Calm down, Bertie. I know that was someone shutting the door across the street. Oh. I need some water as well once I've got this going. A little bit of water just to kick it off. First we're going to oops a daisy. Starting to go the right colour. They're escaping. It's escaping. So, yeah. Just part of the plan. Turkey mince. Good. It's actually quite healthy for you as well because it's low fat. Turkey mince is. But here, almost to the point in time I'll start doing things with it. I'm just going to now make sure it's completely gone the right colour I want it. Cooking like this is all about feedback. Food gives you all your feedback you need. The smells. You know whether it's burning. You know what's going on by just. I'm going to take these off now. Those we don't need to under that. Just see. Right, some potatoes are fine. Right, I would say that that's just about ready. Start with it. I'm going to put the kidney beans in. I don't know why I decided to put kidney beans in, but I did. Yeah, put that on the side. Just going to let that in. I'm going to put some onion. I've got to buy some onions in. Frozen onions in. I haven't used this yet. Needs. We won't get any onion granules if we don't take the top off. Oh wow, you can smell those. So, come on. Oh, there's two. Actually, a thing in there as well stuck to it. Let's get this thing out of the way. Come on. I'm you. Do as you're told. I'm in charge of this kitchen. Okay. So onion granules. I'm going to put that in. You don't have to put onion granules in, but I like the taste of a bit of onion. So that's the side. Mixed herbs. They've got doing. Making a proper gravy out of it. Don't have any corn flour or anything, so I'm going to have to use proper grain granules. Black pepper. I'm not going to put any salt in. The reason for me not putting salt in. Hello. The reason I'm not putting any salt in is because I'm going to use gravy granules which already has salt in. So, I'm making a mess. How are you today? Yeah. So now we're going to turn this into a bit of a gravy. Now, balancing act is I'm going to add some liquid to it. Then I'm going to add these granules into it. I want it to thick and I don't want it to boil. That's the balancing act. So keep this around there. Sort of not. What happened? Smells gorgeous. I'll say that. Yay. It's always a nice time. I mean, this is another very simple meal to make. Potatoes, veg, and something to go with it. It doesn't have to be meat, it can be anything you want. Fish. If you want to go full vegetarian, you can. Alright, so that's the start of that. Add a little bit more of this. And let that. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. half of this is going to be used in the meal and half is going to be saved till later. So I'm going to do either a curry or the chili, I don't know. Or I might make a pasta sauce. I'll save some of this in the fridge till later. To get a bit more water. I'm going to taste it. What it tastes like. It's gorgeous. It does taste nice. Adding the kidney beans was actually. Oh. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. What's the time? That means we've been cooking the carrots and them for a little bit longer. That does. Do you want to add something to this? Herbs and spices. I'm going to put a little bit of paprika in. Come on. Still some in there. Yeah. Work, damn you. Right. A little bit of paprika. I love the taste of paprika. This is a personal choice. It gives the actual gravy a little bit of a kick. There. I believe that some potatoes and veg on the side. I'm going to turn this down a little bit more now because all that's doing now is simmering. So over there, you can go back there. We are good. We are golden. No, it's not quite chili. It's got a bit of paprika in it. But what it is, I'm having potatoes and veg on the side. And with it, we've got turkey mince gravy here. But I have added a bit of paprika to it. I could turn it into a chili by just adding some chili sauce. It's going to have a bit of a kick, but not quite chili. It tastes like a really lovely meaty gravy. Yes, it's got kidney beans and I put them in because I don't know why, but it just felt. Let's have another taste. That's nice. Yeah, that is fine. I'm just waiting for potatoes. I will check whether they're done. I would say they're done. Now I will plate it up, but my plating up skills, this is just food. This is just something to eat. This is not anything fancy, so I will everything off. Clean this up. This. going to get a little bit of butter out and put it on the potatoes. A little bit of butter on the potatoes. And up the butter. Rolling the actual come over there with the in a minute. Right, so I've got all the potatoes there. We have potatoes. We are winning. We are winning. Roll some butter around the carrots as well. And then, oh, one fell on the ground. Doesn't matter. Dogs will clean you up. Now, that's an actual lot of carrots. I didn't know I'd done so many carrots. This. I'm going to put a bit over the top of it. Why not? There. And that is my meal. The rest of this is the sauce is going to go into either a pasta sauce, go into a chili or something later in the day. Oh, I'm happy with that. That is a nice looking little bit of food. Don't know whether I'll be able to eat that much. Probably won't. But it was simple. Potatoes and carrots, about 15 minutes in preheated water. I used some turkey mince, heated it up, added some mixed herbs, onions, some paprika, black pepper, and some gravy granules. And that's the food for today. If anybody's got any questions for me before I turn off the stream and go and eat my meal, please let me know. Dog's bowl. Hope you all are having a good day. This is Jason for the Grubber Channel. All my meals are basic stuff that anybody can get hold of. Anybody should be able to put together. They're ideas, they're not set recipes. You can do anything you want with it. You could, different kinds of veg. You could add some, instead of kidney beans, some mushrooms and fry some mushrooms in with it. That would have been nice. I didn't have any onions or mushrooms, or I would have fried them up and made them into a gravy with it. That would have been. Well, it's personal choice, what you like, what you don't like. So I will say goodbye for now. This is Jason for the Grubber Channel.